don't know about this. Well, it's saying we're doing it right. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay, oh no, not okay. It did not stay together. So I am gonna call this a kind of a fail. This is an epic fail. This is like for real one of those Instagram versus realities. These though, these turned out great. Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Carrie and this is Keep It Simple DIY. Today I'm going to try something that I've never tried before. I am going to be making some protein bars and I'm going to be making some breakfast balls. And if you hear that in the background, the cat has just discovered that he can open the cabinets where the treats are, and so that's what he's doing. So I'm just going to dump everything into this bowl, mix it up, and then we'll stick it in the fridge for a while and cover it with white chocolate. I'm going to be making like a confetti protein bar, confetti sprinkles. Or these are rainbow sprinkles, but close enough. Let's see. So I need a half a cup of protein powder. And this is just the protein powder that I happen to have. And I need a quarter cup of coconut flour. A pinch of baking soda. Find that a little weird, but we're gonna do it because that's what it calls for. Pinch. And then 2 tablespoons of sprinkles. I'm measuring everything just because I haven't ever done a recipe like this. Usually I would just kind of dump and do whatever, but I want to make sure that hopefully it turns out. I need 3 tablespoons of applesauce. A tablespoon of non-dairy milk. I'm using soy milk because that's what's in my house. And then it says a tablespoon of butter flavored coconut oil. I don't have that, but I do have coconut oil and I have, I can't believe it's not butter, which is buttered flavored soybean oil. So I'm gonna use half each of them and we'll hope that's good. That one. Half of that one. This bowl is a lot bigger than what I needed for this. This looks a little bit dry, like it's not really going to stick together, which is pretty common. I live in Colorado and we're a very dry climate. I find with a lot of recipes that I typically need more liquid than the recipe calls for. So I'm going to add a little bit more applesauce. You know what am I going to do with the rest of this? We're going to add the rest of that. And if it becomes too much, I'll just add more of something else. Okay, I'm going to press this into bar shapes. I don't know about this. This is very crumbly. Well, it's saying we're doing it right. Maybe once it's firmed up in the fridge, it'll turn out. Okay, I was able to get it into its rectangle. I'm going to stick it into the fridge for a while, make the other recipe, then we'll come back and cut it and cover it with some chocolate. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. This recipe for the breakfast balls, never tried this one either or anything like it. I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter, which is about how much I have left. This is natural peanut butter, so it's a little bit oily. And then I need 2 to 4 tablespoons of honey. Vanilla. And a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, so I'm supposed to place this in the microwave for a little bit. I didn't look to see how much time, so I might need to do that before I actually put it in there. This is kind of giving me no-bake cookie vibes. Okay, so we did our 20 seconds in the microwave. And now I need to add 3/4 of a cup of oats and 1 to 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. Here's 2 tablespoons, 1/8 of a cup. There's a line right inside of these. I really like these measuring cups because of this line. And so I'm going to use just half of that for 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, and we'll see where that takes us. Okay, I think I got a little bit more peanut butter than needed, and we're a little wet, so I'm going to add a little bit more oats. This one looks like it's working, so that's a plus. Okay, so split the mixture into 4s, and then I'm just going to roll half of each of those sets of 4 into a ball. Okay, I got 9 balls out of it because I added a little bit more oats. I'm going to try this mixture. I mean, it tastes like there's raw oats, of course. It's good though. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm supposed to place these in the fridge or freezer, so I'm going to put them in the fridge to have them set. All right, I've taken this out of the fridge. We'll see how we did here. I'm going to see if I can cut it into strips just using this pastry cutter. Let me see, what size do I want them? Okay, oh no, not okay. It did not stay together. Kind of, a little bit does, but not really. So I am gonna call this a kind of a fail. I'm gonna push them all together a little bit. I will leave the recipe for both of these down below. I wouldn't suggest trying this one, but if you can look at it and see if you've made something similar, what did you do differently, what worked, because this didn't. I am going to finish the recipe off though by adding some white chocolate to the top. This is an epic fail. It's much softer now. Okay, let's see. I am just going to, not pretty, but slop it on here. Well, while it's crumbling, let's try this piece. I mean, it doesn't taste bad, but it's weird. All right, let's see if I can transfer it to this plate, because this will take up a lot less room in my fridge. It transferred. I kind of feel like if I froze it, maybe it'll do better. trying to like make a score down it so that way if I freeze it, it'll be even. This is like for real one of those Instagram versus realities. These though, these turned out great. I'm gonna add them to this plate, and I decided I'm not gonna stick those in the freezer because I'm just gonna put them back in the fridge with these. And let's give it a try. These are good. That was good too. Talking with my mouth full over here. I really like that I used natural peanut butter. I feel like if I would have used regular, it would have been just too much. All right, so that's my first time making either of these recipes, and actually any type of breakfast ball, protein ball, anything like that. So I feel like 50%, we did 50%. We were pretty okay. I need to find a different recipe for something with protein in it because that just wasn't it. Maybe that would have been better if I would have mixed the chocolate in and made it into a ball. I have no idea. Leave a comment down below with your favorite protein bar recipe or protein ball or protein anything, squares. And hopefully I'll have the ingredients to try it. I am still using all the ingredients that are in my house for shelf-timber, even though now we are no longer in September. So these are ingredients I just had in my house, and I'd say we did pretty well. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here and you haven't yet, please subscribe. I'd love to see you here on the regular, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.